I just gotta come talk. I gotta come express myself, of course, you know how I do. Let's call this hot box. I'm just out running some errands right now. If you got something, definitely light it up with me. This is my first inhalation of the day, let's say. My first, elevation of the inhalation. Yeah. Hear that rain? That nice rain. It reminds you that you're on a planet. That's one of the things I like about the rain. I don't like the rain a lot. One of the things I like about the rain is it reminds you you're on a planet. And you're a human on a planet. You're not just a human in a planet, but you're a soul in a body on a planet. That's so big, you know what I mean? And then, the Google Zoom when you zoom out, that kind of thing. It's like zoom, zoom, zoom. Blows my mind all the time when I think about it too much. I can't help feeling, though, as I go through my routines and I do my routines and stuff, that it's like this feeling of consenting. And it's like I'm consenting to what's going on with our government, with our food supply, with the teachers, with the doctors, with the way the world is, and with the crimes against humanity. And I find myself, it feels like I wake up and then I remember everything that's going on, and then I just go about my day, and then I start consenting. It feels like I'm consenting when I have to put these things in the back of my mind and forget everything we're in. The crazy taxes, the beat down from the society and the government that holds us down so badly. And I just gotta put that in the back of my mind, put on some music, and try to make the most of the day and be happy, because if I don't, I'll just go crazy. But there's also that part of me that feels like I gotta consent. Like I'm just consenting to this by putting everything in the back of my mind and going on about my day. Like, aliens exist, their taxes exist, the president's crazy, that whole political system is shit. But I gotta put that to the side because I'm only me. I can't move anything on my own. That's why I have to film these videos, for my own peace of mind, because otherwise I'd go crazy. But at the same time, I'm also exhausted when I talk about these things with any physical human being. I get exhausted, not because I'm tired of talking about it. It's just this feeling of exhaustion, this feeling of hopelessness. Like, what's the point of talking about this? So it's better to listen, I find, in these situations, till we all collectively decide to stop consenting. And that's what this video is about. Stop consenting to the powers that were, the powers that be, the powers that were. Their systems crumbling before their eyes. I promise you, we're more powerful than them. Stop consenting. Here first. This is where it starts. Free your mind from the pull yourself up by the bootstraps mentality. That doesn't exist anymore. And I was talking to my friend the other day, And I won't call him a bum, but if there was a friend I had to call a bum, it'd be him. The girl Lynn from Girlfriends, she's kind of like the free spirit. Well, I'm the free spirit, but I have my stuff pseudo together for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But I have this one friend who's kind of like the Lynn, but without the free spirit kind of sense. He's just kind of like there, kind of. And I want to tell him, like, get your life together, man. Do this. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And I feel like telling him that, for him where he's in his life, that helps him. Because it's like, it gives him the motivation that no one else is kind of jolting him with. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, in my head, I'm like, damn, I'm telling you him these things, but I'm trying to get him to contribute to a system that is faulty. But I know it's better for his mental health at this stage in his life for him to just have something to strive for. He doesn't pay attention to all the commotion outside, but I do. But I know he needs that kind of boost. Versus me, I kind of feel like tired of everything. And though I know what the big picture is and nothing really matters and stuff like that, I can't just tell him that, because I don't know when things are going to change. I don't know if things are going to change or get better. And I don't know what change looks like. It's pretty scary. But I do know what we have to do is stop consenting. And it starts here. It starts with that feeling of you're waking up in the morning. You hear everything that's going on in the world. You hear also the conspiracy side of things. And the really crazy part is you don't even have to go to the reality is freaky enough. You don't have to conspiracy out anymore. The reality is enough to just freak you out. And where it's like, you could just stop consenting to the reality of the world we're living in, the reality of the known facts. But it starts here. You don't have to go out there and protest. You don't have to make a post on social media. Though in my opinion, I believe that does help. But that feeling of knowing there's something wrong going on, and it's getting to that boiling point, and then you go on about your day, you go to your monotonous job and your monotonous life, and it's like you just gotta keep on keeping on. That feeling, I feel like that's where that feeling starts to begin, where it's like we haven't stopped consenting yet, but you can feel yourself consenting. You can feel yourself saying, okay, well, I know this is going on and everybody we looked up to is not shit, but I still gotta go on. You can feel yourself consenting to that. And that's feeling that feeling is where it starts, because you gotta feel what you're consenting to. And like, you feel how consent feels. Consent is you're just doing the same things you were always doing, and nothing changes, in the sense where it's like we all have to collectively agree to this ending of consenting. At least more than majority of us have to, at least. And I think everybody on any side of any topic, whether that be politics, the food industry, aliens, anything, whatever, I think we all could come to agree that what we're doing is not working. And like I said in my last video, I don't think it's necessarily good that Americans feel like they're the main character. But I think it's going to take Americans to really get out of that mindset. Like, it's going to take Americans, like the main character in the story, to like kind of do something. I mean, we're the do something bunch. That's the type of people we are. We're loud. We're obnoxious. That's our, what is it called? Reputation. That's our reputation. And I get it. What does stop consenting mean? You're a homeowner. You have a career. You might not be down bad as much as the next guy. You might be getting married. you're just now starting. For me, it feels like I'm just now starting to start life. I finally got my hair care routine together after 30 years of existing. And now I'm supposed to stop consenting and change. What does that new system look like? I get it. It's scary. I don't know what it looks like. But what I do know is we can't go on this way. Yeah, it's like I'd rather give up everything that's mine and in my name and what I'm trying to claim in this world to just make sure everybody's good. And whatever extra we do get, that's beautiful and that's great. But on a base level, if we want to talk about what, I mean, everybody needs to be good and taken care of. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Everybody needs to be good and taken care of. No more of this people being homeless shit. I'm so thrilled. Like, this is crazy. And I think we just normalize it so bad where it's like, well, they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Too bad for them. They should have been like me. They should have done what they needed to do. And I get it because we did what we needed to do. And we're good little slaves. We're good little bitches for the government. But we gotta let it go. We gotta just let it go. It's not worth it to see your fellow man out in these streets. Because it could be us. And that's what we're all fighting against. We're all scared of that outcome. And if we don't have that outcome to be scared of, imagine how powerful we would be as a human species. I won't get into too many conspiracies, but we're more powerful than these beings ruling us. And that's what they're trying to keep us down. They think this is their planet. It's not their planet alone. Like, you know, you're not just going to be running this shit like that. Now you're going to have to make some space. Anyways, I think I'm just going to hit the pen the rest of this video. So feel free to hang out with me for the rest of this video. I'm not going to do any more talking unless something comes to my brain that I feel like I really need to say. I'm just going to take these last few minutes to actually decompress from what I was saying, because yeah, we definitely got to stop consenting. But it's hard. It's hard to stop consenting when you bought into the system you've been taught your whole life. It's like they just told us this is the way it is, and we've accepted it. And it's time for us to not accept it anymore. And I will say, in the next system we create, because here's the thing, you don't escape systems, you just evolve them. It's not like you become a higher dimensional being and there's no more systems in space, or you've seen, what's it called, Star Trek? There's still government systems. It's just you evolve them and people aren't freaking suffering on the street. We definitely need more femininity, more, whether there's more femininity in the world or more female woman presence, we need that more balance. I'm not going to get into that too much now because I want to make a separate video about that. But we need that more balance. As somebody who's mastered both in my opinion, and I'm continuously learning it, so I haven't fully mastered everything yet, but as somebody who's more than the average man, mastered, in my opinion, my masculinity and my femininity and balanced them kind of, and just secure myself and my sexuality and all that shit, I see the good it can do. Like, I'm a microcosm of what the good it can do on a mass level, you know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what really matters. No, I do know what really matters, but it's weird. Our whole lives we're told, do this, be successful, be great, get rich. You have the opportunity too to get rich. And now it's like, does that even matter? Anyways, y'all, I might make another video because I have a lot of stuff I need to say. Much love.